Difference between atoms and molecules. Atom, the smallest particle of an element or a molecule, is atom. The smallest particle of a compound is molecule. Point number 2, atom does not exist in a free state. Example here mentioned oxygen. It does not exist in this way. Oxygen means it might be in the form of H2O, or else in the form of O2, or else in the form of CO2. It is in the form of a molecule, not in the form of a single atom. So that is the point. Atom does not exist in a free state. And in case of molecule, it does exist in a free state. Carbon dioxide, it is the free state. We cannot tell that oxygen, it is a molecule. Or else fluorine, it is a molecule. Molecule, it is CO2 or F2 or H2O as well. Point number 3, atoms are highly reactive except noble gases. And molecules, they are less reactive because it comprises of more numbers. In atom, its number is very few, and that is a reason it is a highly reactive. And point number 4, atoms does not have a chemical bond, but a molecule, it does contain chemical bonds, or we can tell held by chemical bonds. So let us repeat once. Atom and molecule, it's a difference. Point number 1, smallest particle of a molecule or an atom. And molecules, these are the smallest particle of a compound. Point number 2, atom does not exist in a free state. Example, oxygen. And a molecule does exist in a free state. Example, carbon dioxide. And point number 3, highly reactive except noble gases. And in the case of molecules, it is less reactive. And point number 4, it does not have a chemical bond, but in molecules, it does contains chemical bonds. Relative molecular mass. It is defined as the ratio between the mass of one molecule of the substance to the 1 by 12th mass of an atom of carbon 12. Now let us make a difference between relative molecular mass and relative atomic mass. Relative molecular mass means it is defined as the ratio between the mass of one molecule of the substance to the 1 by 12th mass of an atom of carbon 12. Relative atomic mass means it is defined as the ratio between the mass of one isotope to the 1 by 12th mass of an atom of carbon 12. Now let us see the calculations for relative molecular mass. Example 1, sulfuric acid, H2SO4. It contains 2 hydrogens, 1 sulfur and 4 oxygen. Now in this calculation, 2 into mass of hydrogen plus 1 into mass of sulfur plus 4 into mass of oxygen. You can find from periodic table the mass of hydrogen, or the mass number of hydrogen is 1, mass number of sulfur is 32, and mass number of oxygen is 16. In sulfuric acid, it contains 2 hydrogen atoms, so that is why 2 into 1 plus 1 sulfur into 32, that is mass of sulfur, plus 4 times of oxygen, that is 4 into its mass of oxygen, that is 16. So totally it is 98. Therefore, we can give a conclusion or as a result that one molecule of sulfuric acid is 98 times as heavy as 1 by 12th of the mass of carbon 12. Example number 2, that is water, H2O. It contains 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. So now in the calculation, 2, that is 2 times of hydrogen into 1, and oxygen 2 into, that is mass of hydrogen, that is 1, plus 1 into mass of oxygen. So that means 2 into 1 plus 1 into 60, total 18. Therefore we can write 1 molecule of water is 18 times as heavy as 1 by 12th of the mass of carbon 12.